Hello mga gamers! Ako po si JPS Gaming and we are back with another episode of Genshin Impact! So, last episode we did the latest Arc Conquest and apparently the next one is definitely going to take us to Leeway. As you can see, the Japanese, I forgot what those things are called. I'll probably have to Google it later. But as you can see, as you can tell, it's gonna take us back to Leeway, and of course, we still need to go to Inazuma, as it was mentioned by Zhongli in a previous Argon quest. But then I just remembered that we still have all these story quests here that we haven't touched in on yet. Like we're currently still in Mondstadt, and then I remembered that these two, Albedo and Eula, are from the Knights of Avonius, which is in Mondstadt. So I figured before we head off to Inazuma, we might as well tackle these story quests first before we head back to Leeway and head off to Inazuma, which is the next region. Because you can see here, these ones that are still locked said please complete the prerequisite quest, and I'm assuming that as we progress in Inazuma, these are going to become unlockable, and I'm just going to have too many story quests to tackle at once. So here's the plan. What we'll do is, while we're in Mondstadt, before we head off to Leeway to progress with the game, we're going to tackle these two Archon quests first, starting with Albedo, which I already unlocked, and then Eula. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna head back to Leeway, but not head to Inazuma yet. We're gonna tackle the first story quest of Zhongli, because that's the only one unlocked right now. And then maybe next we'll do Child's story quest, since we did meet him in Leeway. And then there's Ganyu, and then there's Xiao, and then there is Hu Tao, which I understand has the most dedicated fan base in this game. So that's our plan. So right now I've already had Albedo's quest unlocked. So as you can see, it's just literally right beside me, and I can see Sucrose right over there. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So hello Sucrose.
Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
Wait, are these two... Oh! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus?
No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book over there.
Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
No need to trouble you.
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror. Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo.
There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
I think I might have heard of him.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps them to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal.
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can he make me stronger?
I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research after all. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And... sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Traveler Observation Report. And so it begins.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your exam? It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Yeah, I didn't mean to skip over some dialogue over there. I just got surprised that when the Patui soldiers spotted me. So sorry if I missed something important there. Yeah, you can still see it on the ground, thankfully. So how much further do we have to go? All the way to the top? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm following the footprints. Oh wait, they take me this way. Oh, wait, let me melt this ice. That's just crystal flies. Thank you for the raw meat. So wait, why is it taking us this way? I thought we had to go up. Oh. Oh, there he is.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
Oh, now they spotted us.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Oh, dang, I missed. Now I got him.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
We didn't mean to.
Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
I thought you were painting a landscape.
What's up with painting hilly churros? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Very avant-garde.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the codes, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! Ugh, what a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
You are worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Your research?
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Whoa.
You can do that?
Alchemy really is miraculous.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So I'm an object of research?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger?
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
That's what I want to know.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep Paimon on board?
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at.
He's referring to Klee.
The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
No.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child!
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards.
Paimon's so out of range use already.
No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey! How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
I don't follow. This seems like a hassle.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
6 Oceanids, oh my gosh, I'll be annihilated if it came to that.
You're toast! Boba, get them!
Windblade!
Oh boy, not again.
Out the frying pan, into the fire! Boba, get them!
With the wind!
Yeah, no point in using Chongyun here because he's also cryo. Okay, almost got him. Ah, come on. Oh,
Boba,
nice try.
Windblade!
Oh, there's more? Oh wow, I didn't realize I was losing health. Hold on. I didn't realize I was low on health. And maybe drink some tea. That'll do.
Here
we go.
Eat this!
Wind blade.
Really?
Nice and spicy.
There we go.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
Not really.
If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Not a scratch.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Okay, so which way? Oh, this way? So yeah, Albedo really wants to learn more about us. Like, how are we able to manage the elemental energies of this world without a vision, for starters?
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
Whoa, did my health just drop?
Nice and spicy.
Alright, took care of that. Alright, that takes care of the— oh boy. Heat source, heat source. Whew. Oh, my goulash ran out. Time to eat another one. Where's my goulash? Right here. Eat one of those, why not? Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up some more star silver iron.
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Okay, I thought my health dropped earlier after I picked that one up.
What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Just up ahead. Okay, this way? Alright, I see. Alright, over the destroyed bridge. Oh, over here? Oh, and there's Timaeus. So this is his campsite.